Hello and welcome, and today I'm going to talk about the brand new news that broke in a couple of days ago, and that is the new X-Men film, X-Men Dark Phoenix, will have a new director, and it is Simon Kinberg, who is the X-Men producer and screenwriter. He's been there from the beginning, is now directing the new X-Men film. And for a lot of people, including myself, are a little bit nervous over this choice, just because he has not directed a single fucking thing. And you're handing him this big giant property, and a lot of people feel like he should have done a TV show or an independent film. Maybe not. Maybe if he wanted to test the waters or doing a big budget film, not maybe as big as like X-Men, like Fox's bread and butter. So that's a bit concerning. Now, probably one of the reasons I think is he's doing this one is he was the co-writer for X-Men 3. And X-Men 3 was dealing with the Dark Phoenix, which is Jean Grey, the Jean Grey part of things, if you don't know. And him being a comic book guy and knowing how important the Dark Phoenix saga is, the Dark Phoenix saga is probably the most iconic, number one, number two most famous X-Men story ever made. He probably realizes that it will be 12 years since the last one. It's time to just give the Dark Phoenix story another shot. Of course, we had to change things now again, but we need to give it this story another shot, and I feel I should be the one directing it, because it's basically, I don't know, it's a little bit eagerness of it, but it's basically no one should direct this story but me. I think there's a little bit of that. Also, they are announcing they are trying to get a particular actress to be their villain, which is, here's the thing, I don't know, I'm a comic book guy, but I don't know much about X-Men, so I try my hardest to read on Wikipedia or about this character, but they are trying to get Jessica Chastain to be the X-Men, the villain for this movie. And for me, I'm like, hands down, quickly, she could play a fucking broom and I'll be happy. But again, but I will say this, a part of me was like, what are the buzzers? Quickly, get that word, make a poison line, quickly, make a good deal, get that, obviously, science work done, make it happen. But if she's the villain, I am happy as well. And her villain is like the queen of the space army. Yes, the Dark Phoenix is X-Men in space. So let's break that. It's like she's like the queen of this like space, like this alien race, and it's like something had to deal with the Dark Phoenix with Jean Grey and all that kind of stuff. And because of the villain thing, the one thing I am concerned about the story is simply this. I want this story to be more personal. I want this story to be a little bit more touched, because due to the fact it is going to be, the X-Men, one of their own, turning on them and turning against them. In a way, I do want Jean Grey to just be the villain. I just want, different conversations, different feels, different ideas in the world that they put things together and just have this more a personal, grander story. Because I think one of the problems with Apocalypse is they were trying to go bigger and better with, understandably so, because it's Apocalypse. They went bigger and better with Apocalypse, and it just didn't fall flat. When your villain has like so many powers, it becomes very uninteresting. So I just want the story to be focused on Jean Grey, about it personally, about the character, and adding like, here's this like alien race, and here's his space queen, and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, that's probably takes away from me what I want from this movie, because I'm not an X-Men guy. So I'm, that's one of my concerns about that. But it could be just a little bit of, it's an X-Men movie, you need a bad guy. I felt like, well, your bad guy's fucking Jean Grey, okay? But I will say this, I'm looking forward to it, but Yeah, I have some reservations of it, but yeah, I'm reservations over the directing, the maybe some story points that I hope they don't they focus on more than less. But yeah, everyone, give me your thoughts on the choice of Simon Kinberg directing Dark Phoenix, and the choice of Jessica Chastain playing the villain.